some what's that herb that's for with weed? That's weed. There's weed in that's derived from weed. It's not the THC. It's
Uh,
the C. What is it? CBD.
yeah, CBT.
Yeah, CBT. So he don't like me having him take CBD oil. He just wants to have do his thing. He gets mad because I gotta cuff him, grab him by the neck, and have him experience it. I gotta lift him up, and then I gotta give it to him in the droppers,
Oh,
and then
really?
he has an attitude with me afterwards.
I know he do.
Yeah, it's like, yo, man, why'd you give me some liquid? What'd you give me that CBD for? And then later on, he likes it. He's like, hey, okay, it's not that bad.
No, but he was mad as you grabbed him by the neck.
Yeah, I told him first I got to grab you by the neck because when he saw me coming, he took his claws and stuck it into the couch, so he could lock himself in. and so I couldn't pick him up. So I had to, I had to talk to him and said, listen, homie, this is going to be good for you. This is CBD is good for you. And he's like, look, I got an opinion. I don't feel like having none. And I'm like, but you need this.
And I don't appreciate you grabbing me by my neck.
Exactly. I don't like the fact you grabbing me. But yo, he's been having an attitude with me because I'm giving him, like the medications he need. And he's like, look, I didn't ask you to give me medication. No, they have a real strong attitude. But just want to welcome everybody who's coming in. We're going to have a good time tonight. We're going to do exercises tonight that will remagnetize the cells of the body and promote our DNA activation and ride the momentum of this cosmic initiation that's happening on a global level because our planet is going through a sector of the universe that our divine DNA is waiting for us to literally ride the wave, speaking of, in the sense of speaking. So without further ado, let's as Laji say, let's skitty. How do you say that, Laji?
To the hip hop, to the bang bang boogie.
Yeah.
To get down.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the videos going, and we're gonna have a transformational experience. Welcome to being incarnated on planet Earth. You are now gifted with the supernatural abilities because of our planet passing through a sector of the universe that activates God DNA within every man, woman, child. You are the new keeper of the flames of love. You are the keepers of supernatural powers when you invoke I am. And you are the gatekeeper of miracles every day and every way. I salute you in the spirit of Ubuntu. Ashe,
call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Yes. Love, wisdom, power. Remember, yes, always I am who you are. Yes, yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Love, yes, power. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say to yourself, yes, I am. Protect. Yes, I am. Master. I am. Yes.
Family, I am here with a magical moment of young musicians. And this is Kim, Sister Kim, and she has a message about investing into the future musicians of our community. Sister Kim, tell us what you got here.
Hi everyone, Kim, proud parent of children at the Big Apple Leadership Academy for the Arts. We teach HBCU high stepping marching band to our kids from age 5 and up. It is a free after school program, tuitionless, and it's open to all. Our kids are amazing. If you can, jump on our website. We're looking for support, donations. Our kids need new instruments so that they can high step on. Our website is www.bola.org, BALAA.org. And I appreciate the time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And so, family, listen up close. We're talking about investing in the artists of tomorrow. By investing in them, if you have a little expendable change to invest in the youth, the genius, this is the opportunity. And in this description on this video will be the details of sending your donation to PayPal or Zelle or Cash App.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So thank you for your support. Our children are the future. Okay. I had to take the lampshade off, family. This is going to be an interesting, Logic, tonight we're going to do a little something different. It's going to be an interesting exercise to re-energize, to revitalize, and to amplify our body, our cells. The reason I'm saying that is, imagine if we started thinking, family, about our cells being like a garden, like plants, and the water that it requires and the sunlight it requires is the water of our attention from our heart's fountain, from our heart's river, from our heart's compassion to hydrate our heart muscle tissues, our blood vessels. We often get caught up in the sticky reality of everything external. We become reactionary activists. Oh, did you see what this person did? Oh, did you see what that person did? Where we don't spend much time, if any at all, on meditating and silencing our monkey mind operating system to swim in the sea of light, to swim with our consciousness in the sea of love, to swim and breathe and develop a personal relationship with the ultimate ocean of love, which is known as Om. I am. I am is an ocean reality that is so smooth and so potent. It's like beyond the electricity in the air. And that's what Qigong masters strive to do, is literally pack from their breathing electricity from the air. But the electricity from the air comes from the sea of I am, that we are like ignorant fish stepping around in sandals of ignorance or numbness. We're in an ocean of I am, an ocean of unlimited magic. It's like we are in the force that Yoda speaks of, that is the great ally. So we tonight, we want to focus on experiencing the wind or the breeze of the I am ocean. So before we go any further, I want to get my tea. Laji, you want to do part of the opening tonight? An
Sure.
open prayer?
Okay, I did opening prayer. And there was something I came across today I'd like to speak about in light of what you were already saying.
Cool. Do it. I'll be right back. Family, tonight you're going to need to have your cup of water. You're going to need to have your cup of tea. You may even do good grabbing your crystal, because we're getting ready to shake up our little monkey mind reality. So I'm going to go get some tea so I get ready for Laji. So Laji, do your thing.
All right. Sakuranath Maharaj Ki Jai. Prayer to the mighty I am presence, which is the God within you, the Trinity that you belong to, the Guru within, the God you should be worshiping. Baba, my great master presence, which I am. I love, I adore thee. I give back unto thee the fullness of all creative power, all love, all wisdom, and through this power which thou art, I give thee full power to make visible my hands and youth for fulfillment of my every desire. I no longer claim any power as my own, for I now claim thee, the only and all-conquering presence in my home, my life, my world, and my experience. I acknowledge the full supremacy and command of all things, and as my consciousness is fixed upon an achievement, your invincible presence and intelligence take command and bring the fulfillment into my experience quickly, even with the speed of thought. I know thou art ruler over time, place, and space. Therefore, thou requires only now to bring a visible activity to every perfection. I stand absolute firm in the full acceptance of this now and forever, and I shall not allow my mind to waver from it, for at last I know we are one. I want to just go over a few, these are just a few decrees that we say every morning. It takes about a minute and a half in this program that I do, that anybody's invited to if they want to come and do the programs and not just ask me for the information and then never show up. All right. And the first things you saying in the morning as you get out, as your feet hit the ground, or even before your feet even hit the ground, you set your day up like this. Beloved mighty I am present, I demand a miracle love from the great central sun come in through and around me and qualify all the energies goes forth in my decrees, chants, mantras, and prayers with its own sacred fire forever. Beloved mighty I am present, such freedom, health, prosperity, and harmonious action shall come forth for America and the world as have never before been experienced on earth. I am the conquering present. I command this I am present to perfectly govern my mind, home, affairs, and world. I am the resurrection and life of every cell of my body, perfectly manifest, expressed, illumined, and eternally sustained in ascended master victory. I am the quickening of the cells of this my brain structure, causing it to expand and receive the intelligent direction of the mighty in the present, giving me total recall of mind, godlike mental abilities, and absolute physical perfection. I am the resurrection and life of my limitless supply of every good thing, including riches and money, right now and forever. I am the presence filling my world with perfection this day. I qualify everything in my world with perfection because I am perfection. I qualify this mind and body with absolute perfection and infused acceptance of anything else. I am the miracle, and I am the presence compelling its manifestation through divine love, wisdom, and power. Beloved Saint Germain and mighty God Tabor, make me pure enough with valley consuming flame, purifying power to be worthy to enter the tree in the rockets over which beloved God Tabor is authority. Baba, my beloved mighty and presence on the seven mighty Elohim, make me the victor of your own heart flame in everything I do and prevent all else forever. This is for gratitude. Baba, my beloved mighty and present, I thank you for all that you give me, grace throughout my life, my family, my friends, my living environment, a healthy mind and body, a strong memory of total control of mind, divine character and personality, celibacy, harmony, full realization, money, wealth, and fulfilling my desire to serve God and earn accumulating $1 million a year. Thank you, Baba, Bhagavan Janana, Guru Machi Vilasananda, Mother Amachi, beloved Saint Germain, Lord Jesus Christ, and the entire company of heaven. I give thanks. I give thanks. I give thanks. Hank was saying when he started the show, we're moving in a great time and like this. And it was just coincidental that I was looking at my notes in volume 11. I'm going back over the 20 volumes that I read of the I Am discourses. And I was just looking at page 202 because I put notes all throughout the book. But when it's really something interesting, I put notes in the front of the the front pages on the body and other pages and like this way I could go back and read stuff. And so I looked at this right here. It says, when you draw your attention to God, the mighty I Am presence, the stream of life coming into you, into your body, will intensify from 10 to 50 times more. And then I thought, well, that's page 202. So I go over here to page 202, and I'm just reading from the top of the paragraph, gentlemen, because like Sang said, we're moving into a part of the universe right now, into the photon belt. And it is super duper powerful here with all the light. The light energy is just intensified here. So if you find yourself just inclined to think more about God, think more about your spirituality, if you think more about love, this is one of the reasons. Gentlemen, this is what Saint Germain is saying. And this chapter is Saint Germain. Gentlemen, it is the most marvelous, magnificent thing. This simple understanding will transform your world when you once understand it. Oh, not just with intellect, but with your feelings, and it is governing power. Therefore, you are in a position to hold dominion in your world and allow the presence and power of your own life to flood forth like a mighty river. For as your attention goes to your presence, the mighty I Am, the stream of light and energy flowing into you through your body will intensify from 10 to 50-fold more than it has ever flowed. And why? Because impelling power of the cosmic life today is giving you assistance, and never before in the history of Earth, as never before in the history of Earth. So because we're coming to the end of the dispensation, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to save us from our own selves. And we can see, how there's such war and rumor of wars, how, we got the media talking mess, lying, and the president's pardoning criminals who commit treason and this, that, and the other. But then we got another dude that's coming up and saying, we're gonna clean the thing. we're gonna drain the swamp. And the reason they want to take him out is because he's coming with the light. Y'all keep your eyes open and go for the light now while you can, because these other forces, they got the media under it, which is more powerful against us than standing armies. They got the media totally against us, telling lie after lie after lie and spewing nothing but hate. So cut them off. Don't even watch them more. Cut them completely off. Get into your spiritual knowledge and go for broke. Because right now, everything you do is intensified just because you're doing at this time in time. My brother.
Yeah, I'm looking for this photo I created for tonight. Here it is right here. See, we've been, the powers that be have taught us, basically conditioned us from the cradle to focus externally our divine activation. So, family, I've created for you tonight a visual, which is right here.
Looky,
This, huh?
I said, looky.
This is The I represents consciousness, our consciousness individually. And our consciousness is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only transform. So we have transformational powers, but we cannot be destroyed and we cannot be created. So if you cannot be created or destroyed, that simply means you are divine. And in that divinity of your consciousness, you should be, we should be misers of what we focus on. Because whatever we focus our eye tension, and that's what it is, our tension, eye tension. Whatever we focus eye tension, we become. We link, lock into that frequency. So it is crucial. It is of highest consequence that that amazing eye of power, of love, of what you feed your eternal currency, and that's our attention. Our attention is the ultimate currency. That is why social media is a double edged sword. It can be used for elevation or whatever your trauma, whatever your issue is, and then you lock into that frequency. It's be you literally get stuck. You get glued to the frequency. So we have to be mindful. We have to be eyeful. We literally have to be eye full. What's feeding my eyes? Because I am. What's creating my attention, attraction to anything less than perfection? Only thing I can come up with, Brother Logi, is there has to be a, an unaddressed trauma memory of imperfection or unhealed pain that you relate to in seeing something that is not elevating your frequency or slowing our frequency. So, with that clear understanding that your attention, if you could literally see it without your body, your attention would look like a crystal ball of light. Your spirit, your energy would look like a sphere, a ball of light. And this is why we use the symbol of the eye. That's consciousness. If you didn't have a body, if you didn't have a physical uh, suit of skin, you would only have a, a sphere of consciousness. And when doctors notice a person about to make a transition or their physical body is about to die, they've actually measured them on a scale to see how much the person weighs down to the pounds, ounces, and grams. And they notice that the person at the moment the heart stops beating, the brainwave activity ceases, 2 grams, the body gets lighter for 2 grams. 2 grams is our consciousness. Have you heard about that, Logi?
Yeah, I heard a different number though. I heard 14 ounces that runs
Oh,
through the body, but I could be wrong.
14 ounces is almost a pound.
It's not quite a half a pound. It's not Yeah, that's right. 16 ounces is a pound.
Yeah, I heard 2 grams. I can look it up, but from last time I remember looking, the only thing we have, family, is our consciousness. Our attention is our money.
You know, on that same line, I was veggie backing off of that same concept. I was, you know, I do my decrees on the hour, every hour. What I found out because of the way life is, you know, like Napoleon Hill says, and Napoleon Hill is just telling you to go after money, right? Or whatever it is you want as a goal. And I was like, you know, our words go directly to our DNA. And I added something to my my decree goal, right? It's a goal that I put so many of the ascended masters decrees in. I call it a decree goal, and it is I am recharging my DNA to its siddha and ascended master expression of divine character and personality, full realization and ascension. Now imagine just telling yourself on the hour, every hour, or telling your DNA to react like this now. Change up and act like this. Because your DNA, when you talk to it, it's like playing notes on a piano. And it brings you what you tell it through the power of the spoken word. In the beginning, there was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God. That's the
There it
head.
is.
That's the head.
So when we think about it, and Elijah, this is some real talk, family. Your consciousness frequency is literally your asset. How high of a frequency is your consciousness? How the memories and the activities of your entire life, of our entire lives, how high of a frequency have we reached before we peel out of the banana body and that consciousness of eternity? Has it raised higher? Is our hearts light as a feather? Or have we become heavy as lead with grudging memories that we have not released so we can float freely in a high frequency? So created. This is in our DNA. The DNA is the key, one of the main keys of ascension, family. Well, you can't go anywhere if the heart is heavy as a lead or a brick of resentment. What do you call it? Logic, criticism. How do you say that?
Criticism, condemnation, judgment, and blame. You know, I didn't think criticism was that bad, or judgment, or blame for that matter. But I was reading in the I Am discourses where Saint Germain said that this is the problem in the universe. This is the biggest problem in the universe. He didn't say Earth. He said the universe, and I was like, what? And then he said, this is the remedy. You know, on the very next page, he was saying, and this is the remedy. And he said the remedy was the law of forgiveness. All that blew my mind. I'm like, so this is, we're talking about a phenomenon. And I mean, my mind was totally blown. It was like, what's the law of forgiveness? I mean, there's many decrees of the law of forgiveness, but he put one there. I am the law of forgiveness and the consuming flame of all inharmonious action and human consciousness that goes into all life everywhere on this earth. Forgives all discord, forgives everything that's of the core, discord, by filling it with and covering over with the violet consuming flame and the fiery cosmic light. You know, it's like, so I mean, and it's small, shorter ones that you could say than that. And I was using the television, watching shows to help me with criticism, because I feel like criticism is my worst quality. And so as I'm criticizing the serial killer, I stop, you know, even though this is a fictitious story, or even if it's true, I stop myself. I'm using and say the law of forgiveness, and then call back and say, if you let that critical remark out, you know, say, I send to you the blessings of my love, of my inner being, to bless and prosper you. This is what he's saying. We do this in the morning in our decrees in the morning. You know, Saint Germain says, send out these decrees to call it back, because if you don't call back your wickedness in words, right, It simply acts. Let me say that again. If you don't call back what you're sending out in words, the power of the spoken word, the God power, because what the Bible said? It says in the beginning it was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So if you got the Word, they're saying you are God. So if God sends out a negative verbal expression and don't call it back, it acts and it goes out through the universe and it comes back to you. It went out at single file, but it comes back to you in battalions, and you don't want it. And so this is one of the ways that we could clean up our doo-doo and, get down with the get down. But the television is a good place to start practicing, like the road is driving is a good place to practice your rage. The television is a good place to practice your criticism, condemnation, judgment, and blame, especially watching the news.
I've met I thought I met some normal people. Family, let me know in the comments what part of the world you're listening from, what city, town, state, country, or planet, because we have literally extraterrestrials who tune into our Stone Age technology to see how we're evolving. So we're being monitored on Prison Planet, Chicken Farm Earth. And have you ever noticed, Logi, like you get behind, you get in a car with somebody, and the way they drive and cuss out drivers tell you a lot about the person who's driving the car?
Oh yeah.
You ever noticed that?
Especially with myself. Okay. All right.
Oh, I remember one time I was in a car with this female, and she was literally cursing out every driver who was in front of her. Wow. It was like she had this entitlement that the road's supposed to be clear. Or have you noticed some cuckoo people get in the passing lane on the highway and driving it like it's the cruising lane? Have you ever noticed that?
Yes.
Don't tell me you do that, Logi.
No, that pisses me off when I see people doing it. No, I get in it and out. I used to do that, tell you the truth. I used to see myself of all the crimes and busted, and everybody else is, I'm blaming everybody else. And then I go like, homie, what the hell are you doing? You cursing at this dude because he turned on his light to pass you or to get in front of you and all like that. And that's what you're supposed to do. Yo, homie, that New York, that's some place where you can really get yourself together, boy. Use the road to help you get back into yourself, to help you look at yourself.
So I'm telling you, family, if you want to know if somebody is emotionally or mentally stable, just see how they drive and how they relate to other traffic, for better or worse, because that'll tell you a lot about who they are. And if they're blessing everybody out, hitting the horn. You know what's really wild is watching how people behind the wheel, when somebody gets in front of them, and then they start honking the horn, like, how dare you get in front of me? Honk, 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 honk. You ever see that, Logi?
It happens to me a lot. I call it Kohilo mastery. Kohilo means take it. And somebody get in front of me, like they take the place, they take that space before you even know they take it. I congratulate them because it's exactly what I do. I get in front of somebody, I get in front of a Negro so smooth, I call it Kohilo mastery. Take it mastery. And I don't get mad at them when they do that, but they get mad at me when I do it. But I'm like, yo, man, you didn't even miss that spot. You was going slow. You got too much space between you and that other car. I'm taking it. I'm from New York. What you want from me?
Or you notice how people look like they get possessed when they get behind a car wheel? And like everybody's supposed to get out of their way. And it's like this attitude of entitlement I think it's released. Like they feel safe to show their real dark side behind a steering wheel. Oh, I'm going to get some vengeance today. And it's real deep. I'm out here on a bicycle and I'm seeing this. Like somebody and I hate to say it, but I see a lot of women our complexion, get behind the wheel, and then it's almost like they use that as a form of decompression. I'm on a bicycle, you know, I'm maybe 20 pounds more than my body weight, and then they start honking the horn like, get out the way, but there's a red light about 100 feet in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just pull to one side, and then I look inside the glass, and once you roll up, like, you know, they don't want to look. It's like now their alter ego is just holding the steering wheel. So that is, you know, we got a lot of healing to do, family,
Out of here.
and gotta be careful. I'm looking at the comments in here. It is funny. It is funny, the comments. Want to acknowledge, huh?
Some people are creating a whole nother alter ego on top of their ego just when they get in that car.
Oh, I think that's the inner monster that's always there.
Thank you.
You know, we got Arkansas in the house tonight. We got New York. We got London, UK, listening in. We got somebody off planet listening in. See? Listen, I know when I'm being watched. You know how that song goes? Somebody's watching me.
You
And
know,
it's not this reality, you know?
down here in Georgia, they don't, like, you get at a light. In New York, you at a light, you got a nanosecond to move. Down here in Georgia, they just be chilling and this and that and don't want to move. I'm like, yo, y'all ain't got no place to go. You know, that New York, and they be like, yeah, we're going to get there, though. You know, chill out, my mellow. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, I actually remember sitting at a light when I had my little hoopty, and one of the worst cars I ever had was a Dodge Caravan, man. The American-made cars, I think they're either drunk or they're disgruntled workers. And I remember my dad back in the 60s, he had a GM, General Motors, like a Chevy. But the crap they putting out now, American cars they putting out now, is garbage, man.
Mm.
It's really garbage. It's almost like, you know, like the workers are upset. I even wonder if the robots are happy, because it's like some of the stuff look like it falls out off the car engine the minute it rolls off the parking lot. But anyway, listen, we're in the season, family. We had to cover that. This is Kinkaliba tea with a 50-50 blend of Gayusa and 50-50 with Kinkaliba.
I still get my guy used. I was going to ask you about it.
Yeah, you do a 50-50. And you know what I started doing, Laji, family? The part of making tea that I don't like is having to strain off the leaves. Strain the leaves once it's finished steeping.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it in a big steeping bag that I got off Amazon, a big tea bag. It's like a gigantic tea bag. And I load it up with the Gayusa. I load it up with the Kinkaliba. And then I tie it off real tight so that the bubbles, it'll float when you first put it in. But once it's finished, I just take the whole thing and put it in the trash. But we're in tea drinking season. Then I add the liquid minerals. Did you get yours?
Yeah, I was calling you about how much it takes. So I've been putting, like, it said on the bottle, it said a quarter of a teaspoon, a quarter of a tablespoon. So I've been using that. I've just been taking a cap and putting it in with my Y powder.
Now I'm gonna answer your question, and I'm gonna go full screen. This is how Uncle Hanky does it. Here's my liquid.
That's an awful lot, Hank.
I'm a squirt master.
Whoa.
Okay. And then I get the Flanagan minerals. You get this off Amazon. It costs like $37.50. I called the company and they said the best place to get it is Amazon, the best price. All right. This is Flanagan minerals.
Yeah.
And this is what I do, Laji. Family. Look, can you see?
Man, you use a lot.
I go heavy-handed on the minerals. And the reason? Now, I haven't had any tea all day with the minerals. All right. So I'm looking for, okay, I got my weight. All right, here's my weight. All right. So let me see if you can see it. All right. All right, this is my lift. Now I'm going to hold the cup. Now I'm going to let the cup go.
You sensitive, Hank. I just got to
No, you're going to get sensitive. Otherwise, you're going to stay on the ground. You got to cultivate. And you start with a heavy weight. You got any weights in the house?
Sure.
How much you got?
I got a 10.
What's your heaviest one?
25. I think it might be 35 pounds.
Bring it to the screen. We're going to have fun.
Let me see.
We'll wait for you. Listen. Oh, let me see. Hold on. There's a comment. Unc, I brought the water mixer to change the frequency in my water. I bought the same one you have, but not seeing anything happening. Does it need to sit for a while, or is it a type of cup I'm using? Onuris, if you're talking about the magnetic mixer, make sure you set it so that when you look down at the glass bottle or the glass jar, that the mixer, the little magnet, spins counterclockwise. But before you do, lift something heavy, like a 25 or 30-pound weight. Then turn it on. Oh, got something else to share too. Then you turn it on. I would suggest to 200 RPMs because it can go all the way up to 1600. Family.
Do we keep at least one?
That ain't no 30-pound Logi.
No,
That's like 5.
No, is this 5? Yeah, this is only 5. Yeah,
No, where's the big dog? Logi came back with it. No. Okay, Onuris, let me tell you what happened to me, man. You went up to 1600. Yo, I couldn't sleep well with having it turned up to 1600. You know where the weights are? You got to ask your wife. She knows where them weights are.
we took him to storage.
All right.
Yeah, we got a gym here, so I just.
All right, so try lifting just one. Just take one and then hold it like this, Logi, with the tips of your fingers and lift it.
Okay.
All right. You right-handed or left-handed?
I'm ambidextrous.
No, you left-handed, and they beat the left out of you. So that's why you're so mad.
With that. Okay. They beat the right out of me. Okay.
Yeah. No, they beat the left out of you. Hey, family, let me tell you this one. Listen close. Anybody, when you ask them if they're left or right-handed, and they say, I'm ambidextrous, be careful. They're a loaded case of dynamite because when you go to Catholic school, they beat the hell out of you if you're left-handed. If Obama, he might have went to a Catholic school. That might have made him crazy. But they will beat the crap out of you to make you right-handed. So it makes psychological cuckoo-ness.
I broke my right hand twice, so I had to use while I was
now. All right.
Anyway.
So you just said I'm ambidextrous. That means you're really left-handed, most likely. So now hold a bottle of the liquid minerals in your right hand.
Let me get it.
Okay. Now getting back to you, Onuris, instead of doing 1600 counterclockwise, turn it down to 200 RPMs. From 1600, turn it down to 200, and then try lifting the weight. And let me know the outcome.
All
right.
That Wi-Fi too.
200 RPM. And I'm gonna tell you, when I did turn mines down, all glory to my I am. My I am in the middle of the night said, "You're going too fast. Turn it down to 200 RPMs."
Turn what down?
The mixer.
Oh.
That spins the water.
Right.
Onuris, I turned mines down to 200. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And you know what? I was able to sleep good. And also, it took pain out of my body. Now, why are you lifting with your right? You got to hold the liquid. You left-handed, brother.
I just want to see. See, I don't know why my left hand is stronger than my right.
That means you're left-handed. That's why. Usually the dominant hand is stronger. So you just proved it to yourself on public platform that you're naturally left-handed.
Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna hold this.
Now just hold that.
Family right there.
Yeah. That's his. That's some good minerals, family. Now hold that and try lifting with your left while you're holding the minerals in your right.
Okay, I can feel a little difference.
Feel difference. Okay, now.
Especially with two fingers.
Yeah, just with two fingers. Now let go of the liquid minerals and then try that same lift.
Yeah, I can feel it. Man.
Yo,
with two fingers, I can feel it.
Feel the difference, right? That's cell voltage, bro.
What about holding them both and see what
now you're on your way. Now, but make them both touch your hand at the same time, like this. You have your power, Y power, special acknowledgement to Y power band, and then you hold it to your chest so that you can hold both of them, making contact with the bottom, and then lift.
All right.
And I'm gonna do the same thing.
So let me see how it is. I do feel it, with this two finger piece right here, like this.
Yeah.
Heaviness. Now let me try something. Let's see. I know people, because I used to think this myself. People be going, they faking, man. They don't feel that. Well, let me see now. Oh, shook it. Damn. Look at that, huh?
Yeah, you're on your way, bro.
I don't feel.
Family, you are too.
It's heavy. It didn't feel as heavy.
And then put the minerals and the Y power together.
Now let's see something.
And hold it to your chest and lift the weight with the two finger the same way.
Remember this from the other brother?
Yeah.
And this. Let's see.
Yep. We're gonna do that right now. Let me
try. Let me do it again.
You see, family, brother man is getting in touch. This is the integration.
Yeah, okay, now that's with the left hand, two fingers. I feel the weight. Okay?
Right. The effort. Yep.
The effort.
Yeah.
Let's just get
slow down, player. Slow down. Why don't you just do the minerals and the Y power together? He want to take the whole kitchen, family, and try lifting. Look at him.
I felt it.
I tell you.
All right.
Let him do it.
Now, look, that's some difference, man. It feels like there's less gravity on it.
Exactly.
That's what it feels like.
And that's the way, family, fruits and vegetables, vitamins and minerals. You want to, if it don't make you feel light, get it out your sight.
It ain't right.
Yo, go get a cup full of white sugar if you got some white sugar up in the house.
Oh, I do. I had that. I don't know if I got a whole cup, but I had that sugar.
Yo, just grab the white sugar bag. And family, you could do this exercise at home also. Watch what happens when you get that white sugar and try to lift while you holding that. Boo. It'll jack you up. I want to thank everyone for being with us tonight, now and also in the future. We're having fun tonight. I told you it was going to be a good show. And I asked, hold it from the bottom. Hold it from the bottom. All right, put it to your chest and then try lifting.
All right, let me just get I feel the gravity. This is the first time I'm really I tried it before, but I can't feel nothing.
Oh, yes, you can, Superman.
Wait a minute. Come on. No. Damn, Hank. Damn.
Yo, tell the audience. It's a packed house. Tell them what you're feeling.
It feels like gravity is just pulling against it more and more and more. That's what I see. I was looking for it to feel light, but what I should have been looking for was the gravitational pull. That's what this is really something. Wow. Because I was saying, how does Hank get the how you feeling?
No, and listen, Logi family, you keep practicing and you get better and better until you can develop a relationship with ancestors talking to you, angels talking to you, your house plants talk to you, the crystals will talk to you. Ascended masters will talk to you. I mean, it just gets better and better the more you practice, because we are gods, but nobody showed us an operating system of how we can communicate with the universe.
I
Now,
think
get your crystal, Laji. Go get your crystal, and let's do a muscle test. And family, if you have a crystal and if you have weights, you can join us and put the outcome.
here's
And
the master crystal. Let's see the difference between the master crystal and this high powered.
he's on the roll now, family. We having fun. Like, subscribe, and share. I want to everybody. We having a good time tonight. Let me put this up here. I made this for us. Like, subscribe, and share.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to pick that up if I had them heavier weights.
Oh, put your hand inside the. Oh, you got that geode. Put your hand inside of it, and then try doing the lift with your left.
Okay. Oh. Look at, so let everybody see which one I'm showing them.
Yo, that's one of them beautiful. You said you got it from Brazil?
No, these guys from Brazil, you know, I was there sitting talking with them. They was selling in the subway, right?
Wow.
And, I just said, yeah, I'd like to get that. And similar thing happened to me with this master crystal, right? This one here. And they said, take it. I said, I'll come back and give you the money. They said, yeah, take it. If you see us, you come and give us the money. And they were selling to me very cheap. And I went looking for these guys. Never can find them again. They gave me two, the big one, the really big one, and this one. That one is almost like a half size more than this one.
Wow.
And I charged them up to bring in money. I charged them up to bring in Gappa. And they ain't fail me. And this one, this is a master crystal. I got a whole lot on this whole, man, this has so much. A rainbow. It's a singing. It's a tantric. It's you can see the rainbow in there. The light is on it.
Yeah. Let's do the muscle test, man.
Okay. Let me put my hand in here.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you full screen. All right, so don't have the geode facing you. Have it turn it so his back is facing you.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, like that.
All right, cool.
All right.
I got
No. First lift without it.
Okay.
Just by, so you can feel it.
You know what, Hank? I'm gonna tell you something. Just by having this thing in front of me, I feel the difference.
You feel the energy.
I got both of these things. I'm picking up. It's like the gravitational pull is so much less just having these bad boys over here. Now let me. What? Should I put my hand inside there now?
Yeah. Now put your hand in it.
All right. That's my right hand in there. Oh Jesus, man! Look at this. Look at this, y'all.
Yeah.
Two fingers,
Yeah.
the two finger.
Right.
I don't think I would have got it had I not just used two fingers.
Now, do this because that crystal is alive. Say, crystal, disconnect from me, and then
disconnect from me.
Now try lifting.
Oh shit!
You see that, family?
Now,
okay. Now say, crystal, reconnect to me and give me max charge.
Love mighty I am. Crystal, reconnect with me and give me 10 times the charge. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Family, crystals are alive.
2 fingers.
Yeah.
This is 2 fingers, y'all.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. What really kept me was just it being here took the gravitational pull off this little 5-pound weight.
So, family, listen to this. This is a suggestion. Imagine if Laji, before he go to sleep at night, says to his crystals, please recharge all my body back to 25 all night long. Thank you, crystals, and deep, restful sleep.
How close should you have the crystals to you?
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Okay.
It don't matter. because we're in that cosmic swimming pool. Everything's connected.
This is really something.
So, family, you can do this too. This is a way you can, as Nikolai Tesla said. How's that feel, Laji?
It's like it has less and less gravity on it.
Now, do ask the other crystal, that clear one. Oh, you got it in your hand.
That's it.
Now,
Oh, this one talks. This crystal talks.
okay. So now what you would say, ask the crystal, family, and this is for you too, family, all of you over 25. Okay. You say, Crystal, show me your yes answer.
And what are you looking for a yes from?
The weight.
Okay.
Say, just show me your yes answer.
This has a name.
Okay, but you keep it. Don't tell nobody on the show.
No.
He's Scorpio. He ain't gonna tell you jack. All right. So now try lifting. Does it feel heavier or lighter?
Feels like gravity is saying, I'm gonna let you fly.
Okay, now say, Crystal, show me your no answer.
Mm. Oh, I'm gonna be. Oh, now I can see the rainbow now. Couldn't see it before I see it. Oh, is that the no answer? It's a slight difference.
Was it light or heavy?
I mean, it's heavier.
That's because that's the no answer.
And I bust it with all this other crystal here. It's still. Let me move it away. Let me move it.
Don't
away.
matter.
No
It don't matter.
Uh-huh.
The separation is an illusion.
Ain't that something?
So all you do now is ask the amethyst crystal, like a person, like you said, hold on, I want to just have this communication with the clear crystal. So it has ancient intelligence. So it'll say, okay, I'll disconnect from you. So you could just talk to the clear crystal. Because that crystal is alive.
I just had an idea, Hank. And so I'm gonna say Crystal, because I didn't give this one a name. I gave this one a name. Crystal, intensify the violet consuming flame within my entire being, DNA and atoms. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let me see what happens here. The balance is now it's going up as easy as it did before, but it's more balanced. Isn't that interesting? I'm wondering now, should I be doing my violet flame crystal closer to this? I mean, violet flame decrees.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's violet, you know. This
Yep.
is the color, you know.
And then you can ask, like, that's a beautiful violet color, purple. That purple is flaming. That's really good. Then what you can do, family, is get in touch with your organs and ask the crystal of your heart. Now, say, family, if you're joining us and you want to see, we're muscle testing our organ tonight. So take your awareness and put your hand over your heart and then try lifting the weight and see what the weight feel like, Laji.
Put the crystal over my heart.
No, your hand over your heart, because your heart's a beating crystal. And then try lifting the weight.
Let me get to the point where I feel the.
You're not on screen. I got you backstage.
Okay, I just want to feel the beat first, and then
yeah. And family, feel your heart, how much weight it has, and then take your hand away from your heart, and then try lifting and do a comparison.
Okay.
Now, if your heart feels the same or heavier, see what it feels like when you say, heart, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you for continuing to beat. Think of your heart right now as a garden, a wonderful, ever pumping engine, providing love and light and strength. So put your attention on your heart and just thank it. for all it's giving. It's always giving with or without your attention, but give it your attention until your heart starts to smile. Breathe into your heart and say, thank you, heart. Thank you. Because we're going into the winter season. Just thank your heart for being with us. Thank it. Just give thanks to your heart. With our attention, we're bathing our hearts with our attention. And how's that feeling, Logi?
It feels lighter. Like I was saying, you've been my friend all my life. You've pumped me day and night. Forgive me for all the wickedness I bestowed upon me. Just heal me. Allow me to attain what it is that I want to attain.
And family, if you don't feel it right away, you will feel it in days to come. Feels easier?
Yeah. 2 fingers. Now that's where I get it. The 2 fingers. That's why I can,
Yeah. And the more you practice each day, like you're doing this today, you come back to it tomorrow. Your body is our bodies are so amazing, family. It will build nerve tracks so that we can have that communication better day by day. So it's almost like going to the gym to build up nerve tracks to hear the whispers of our organs, angels, ascended masters, crystals, herbs, with or without electricity.
I was going to go to the spa on my birthday on the 20th of November. And I really felt I did because all the work we was doing, bringing stuff in and moving stuff around and carrying box of books and all this kind of stuff. And I wanted to go, but I didn't feel like going, right? So I said to my wife, I go, I need to get some insight from this. And she goes, well, how you going to get insight? How you going to get insight? And I said, the universe is going to have to give it to me. And then she goes, well, how's the universe going to give it to you? And I said, I'm going to flip a coin. So I went in and I got 3 coins. I got a pure silver coin, a platinum coin, and a gold coin. I showed it to you, right? And I said, if it comes up heads, I go. If it comes up tails, it means to stay. I flipped the platinum coin first, came up tails. I flipped the silver coin next, came up tails. Then I flipped the gold coin, right? Came up tails. I told my wife, I said, I ain't going.
That's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I ain't going,
And then after a while, you practice, you could do the same thing. I am within me. Let's do I am now within our hearts.
Okay.
All right. So let's do a lift of the weight. And I'll do it first.
Okay.
All right. This is my lift. All right. I drank up my tea. And now I'm going to focus my hand over. Let me adjust the screen. I got a laptop I'm working with. I want to thank my friend Diana for this great t-shirt she gifted me. I got my hand over my heart. This is without me saying anything and just checking my heart lift. It's happy. Okay, this is my hand over my heart. This is my lift. So I'm happy. Now I'm going to say, I am within my heart. I am. What's happening, buddy? Now it feels lighter. Go ahead and try it, Logi.
I'm trying.
It's a lot of fun, family, when you do this.
I'm doing it. It's almost like it's the gravity say, okay, let me disconnect a little bit here.
Yeah.
I never could get it before. Heck.
You got it. You got it. Now it's after your birthday, and plus we are in that cosmic activation, family. So this is now hold your hand over your heart.
I got it over my heart.
Okay. And then say, I am within my heart. Connect with me.
There's Saint Germain said this is the most powerful decree that you can say. So
No. Hold the decree. Just say I am within my heart.
All right.
And then lift the weight.
I am within my heart.
Connect with me.
Okay. I am within my heart. Connected. Yes. Yes. Man, with 2 fingers. I couldn't have did this without a thing. I don't think I could have.
Yo, that's cool, right?
I am within my heart. All right, now let me say this. Let me.
Now hold on. Relax.
All
We
right.
got time, right? Now we're gonna have fun, family, and you can do this too. Then say, ask your heart, the I am within our hearts, to lift the weight.
Oh Jesus.
I am, and I'll do it first.
Okay, go ahead.
Because you gotta do it like with fun. Because we gods. You can't be too serious, like God's real serious and mean. He be collecting rent, I am within my heart. Connect. Oh, let me make it so everybody can see. I am within my heart. Connect with me. Okay, good. I am within my heart. Flood my arm that's holding the weight. Flood it. Thank you. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. And for all of you weightlifters, you want to do some really wild stuff in the gym? Try that. Go ahead, Logi, your turn.
Okay. So I'm getting ready to do that other one too, because I want to see what the most powerful decree, the simplest decree, but I'm gonna do I am in my heart first. No, I am in my heart. Lift this weight.
Yeah.
Love my damn presence in my heart. Lift this weight.
You see that, family? See how you lifted that?
Okay, now let me see something.
You're on a roll now, bro. You on the roll.
Oh. That decree, which blew my mind, is I'm the governing president. I command this I am president to govern my mind, home affairs, and work.
Is it a piece of paper or
Is it
or is it in your book? Or it's in your head?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Do the chant and then do the lift.
I'm the governing president. I govern perfectly my mind, home affairs, and work. Look at that. Look at that, family. And it's balanced too.
Right.
It's balanced too. Man, look at that. That is really
So,
something.
family, you are worthy. And if you find any resistance, family, while doing this exercise, say, yes, I am worthy. Now, you want to feel really wild stuff, Logi?
Yes.
And let's do it because it just popped in my head. Family, you get the weight. You hold your heart and you try lifting. And now we say, I am forgiving everybody from my past lives. And I ask that everybody from my past lives to forgive me. Please forgive me. And most of all, I forgive myself. Yes, I am. Check out the lift, brother. Say after you say that. Family, try it. We're going to have a magical 2025 together, magnets, crystals, and pyramids. We're going to be in a lab zone together. We're going to activate all our superpowers. And if you like that idea, put it in the comments.
I got one for you. This is one that Jesus was dropping in volume 17. Lord Jesus dropped in volume 17. He said, I call on the immortal power of the cosmic Christ love from the great central sun. Right? Now I'm going to do that. Ask it to lift this way. Wait. I call on the immortal power of the cosmic Christ love from the great central sun to lift this weight. This thing is floating. And Jesus said, he said that in volume 17, he said, do that for 30 days and watch what happens with your life. I put it in my decree. He said, do that for 7 days. Look at that. Let me tell you, go forth my heart. This 5-pound weight tells me more than the bigger weights do.
Cool.
It does now. Man. Let me put my hand in here. I call it more power.
You look at them, family. The more you do this exercise, the better you get at it. Yeah. You got it, Logi. You got it.
That's really interesting.
Yo, see, you know what? You born November 20th. Family, if I'm not mistaken, Logi said he's born November 20th. Isn't that the cusp between Libra and Scorpio?
Sagittarius and Scorpio.
Oh, so you Sag and Scorpio, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the truth be told, I got 4 planets in Scorpio. So God said, you're gonna get it all, homie. If you can handle it, I
There
gave
you
you
go.
when I see you next time.
So you keep practicing this, bro. You'll be coming up with recipes from I Am Ocean. And family, you see all those stars behind us? Those stars are floating in the sea of I Am. And the space in between planets is tremendous. And the space between atoms in our body is we mostly space. If we was to condense and squeeze everything together, we would fit on a pin, probably the head of a pin, our actual mass. We're mostly space. So we're able to access with our attention, with our eyes, we're able to access the winds of everything. We could take our attention and go to our organs, our blood, or we can go into the space in our homes. We can go anywhere. All we have to do is practice. And the practicing is fun.
I can't see the rainbow now. I guess all the light that's on it is.
Well, all you got to do also with the crystal, you can ask it, is it happy? Which room does it want to be in? Does it want to be in your bedroom? Does it want to be in your living room or whatever room? Because they'll tell you where they like to be.
Well, I put them on my puja, and they like it there.
Okay, there you have it. And so what we practice this exercise, we can access the frequency instead of focusing on the silliness on social media. We practice connecting with crystals, with plants, snake plants and spider plants and papyrus. I got papyrus here in my um, work room, guest room, and the snake plants, and it goes all the way to the ceiling. You've seen that before, right?
Papyrus is
I got papyrus.
travel up like that.
It goes. It's from the floor to the ceiling, and it's some plants is easier to talk to than other plants. But with practice, you can communicate. If you have guests come over, you can talk with your cat or your pets or your plants or the water. You can say, whatever you want. Can they get their healing? What unlimited possibilities. Oh, here it is. Here's Botanical Bro says the physical mass of all humans on Earth, minus the empty space, would fit in the area of a sugar cube. Imagine that. Wow. Thank you, Botanical Bro. 888. If you took all the space, the physical mass of all humans on Earth, minus the empty space, would fit in the area of a sugar cube. So we mostly space. That means if we're mostly space, family, we can levitate. We can literally float. We can regenerate. You can put like this is my hair. I don't dye it. Well, I have the grays on right here along the hair's edge, but I don't dye it. All you got to do is talk to yourselves. Water our cells. And in Taoism, it's called the inner smile. That's what I learned from Montauk Chia, Laji.
The inner smile.
Smile. And he said you start at the heart because the heart is the first organ after conception is the heart. The first organ after conception is the heart. So in Taoism, they say you smile into your heart with your eye tension. You smile into your heart. You take your attention sink it into the heart. From your head, go into your heart and smile throughout our hearts to water the cells of our hearts with attention. And then once you feel it saturated, imagine like a gas needle, a gas gauge, empty and full. When your heart is full of the water of your attention, then you let it float up and saturate your head with attention from your heart. Shine into your mind, your skull, your teeth, your skin, your neck. Mm, feels good when you do it. So I'm going to share with y'all, family, how I like to do it. And I'll do it more kinesthetically because I'm kinesthetic. So I start with my heart. I'm like, hey, what's up, homie? And it feels good. And then I imagine it coming up. And I learned this from Montauk Chia. I didn't make this up. This is Montauk Chia's teaching. Then you put your hands around your head and water your whole head, your pineal gland, your hair follicles, your teeth, your tongue, your neck, with the attention, love, smile from your heart. And you just imagine seeing a gauge, a gas gauge from empty to full. And when it reached full, just imagine it blink bright. And then you could do Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ignoring you and not giving you enough attention. Eye tension. Eye tending. Eye tending. Eye tending. All over your head, follicles, ears, skin. And then
Divine love.
the next spot. Oh, I feel like I'm glowing when I looked at myself in the camera. It's fun. And then, family, you go to the reproductive area. According to Montauk Chia, heart, head, and then the opposite end of the head in the spine is your reproductive. And you send men, you send it attention to your reproductive. And women, you send it to your womb and your stargate. Oh, this is a good information. And I forgot the name of the book, family, but they said if you do this 15 minutes 3 times a day, you'll stay in perpetual 20s.
I just did a prayer for divine love and picked up the weight.
And how'd it feel?
Just floating
Just float.
with 2 fingers.
Mm-hmm. And this ocean now, yo, let's have fun, Laji. Let's ask our I am is an ocean reality that all the star systems swim in. So we're going to say, I am magic ocean saturating my heart with love. Yes, I am. I am magic ocean saturating, permeating, elevating, renewing, regenerating every part of my heart. I am thankful to all cosmic ocean of I am swimming in, saturating my heart. Whoa, that feels good. And then do the muscle test, Elijah. And if you like to swim, my brother, this is water like no other. Yep.
I love the swim.
Yeah. So imagine there's when our ascended master Saint Germain speaks of our magical I am presence, family, that's an ocean of existence that we are always in. So we could imagine if we become swim masters in the ocean of I am, Laji.
When we first did the booth with the grandpa, it was like I was going, I am, and you said, yo, Logic, chill out. Feel love. I wasn't trying to say it. It just came out. I am. Then you said it's a sea of love, sea of love. Yo, before that, No, I had my guru's love, but this was my own love inside of me. The first time I felt it to that magnitude, that was like, I would say the average person, until you go that deep within, you don't know what love is. You know, when
So,
ego exists.
so imagine if we practice focusing on swimming and walking, breathing, existing. And I want to thank our ascended masters because I didn't do the full acknowledgement. I want to let me bring them up right now. I want to thank the swim masters, the lifeguards of humanity. Thank you, Saint Germain, gatekeeper of Mount Shasta, Northern California. He's a swim master. Ascended masters, they're the ones who can they are at one with the cosmic ocean of I am. Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, thank you. Simeon Toko, Shekamadubamba, Bamba, we thank you and invite you too. Archangel Michael, angel of protection, we thank you and invite you. Black Madonna, Mother Mary, we thank you and invite you. Nikolai Tesla, we thank you and invite you. Sanat Kumara, we thank you and invite you. Enoch, Ethiopian, who became Metatron, we thank you and invite you. We thank and invite Lady Buddha, Buddha, Lady Krishna, Krishna. And now in that invocation, thanking and inviting, let's see what my lift test look like. Look, thanking and inviting feels real light. Because just in thinking about our ascended masters, we reach that frequency. Just thinking about them.
Wouldn't it be something if they call, if beloved Saint Germain calls in and say, hey, Loudie, hey, Hank,
yeah, unlimited possibilities, man.
that'd be something.
And if he's gonna be cool like a Barry White. Yo, what's happening, Hank? Peace and love, family. You know,
keep doing the Valley Consumer Flame. Just keep doing. I mean, that would be so deep. You know, who knows what happens? Who knows? Santa.
Appreciate you, Isaac. Santa Ana, California, checking in.
Say, Guerrero. Okay,
Guerrero, yeah. Yep. And so family, and say, yes, I am worthy to connect with angels, ascended masters. Yes, I am. And it's like water. You're going swimming with the lifeguards of ascended masters in the ocean of I am. Imagine that, Logi. You get what I'm saying?
Without a doubt. We call angels every day.
And you using weights on your diving belt. So that's your reality check.
You know, when you evoke the angels through the power of the spoken word, they come exactly where you are. And until you do something that makes them uncomfortable, lying is something that really makes them uncomfortable. Anger really just scares them away. And they stay around you all the time. To be there, they'll be there.
So listen to this. Imagine if you asked Simeon Toko or Sheikh Amadou Bamba or asking Saint Germain to be your daily coach for all your chakras, not just up in the heart, all of them. Ask him to be a daily coach, to coach you and muscle test, watch and show you how to muscle test better than before or the day before. Imagine that. Or if you want to ask Yeshua, or because they're all in the same, or if you want to ask Tesla about activating crystals. Or Sanat Kumara. Just like, yo, homie, Sanat Kumara, come check on me, man. How you like the way I do this? Actually develop a friendship coaching, because that's what it's all about.
You know what's so deep? It made me feel bad when I was trying to tell the sister this. Sanat Kumara is the guru of Jesus.
That's powerful.
And the guru of Saint Germain.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I mean, in these volumes, these 20 volumes, they dropping it. Jesus is telling you how he attained his ascension, the countries that he went to. And then he went to Tibet, he went to Persia, he went to India, and then he met Sanat Kumara. In Tibet, he went to back to India, and that's where he met Sanat Kumara. And he initiated him into the power jamming. Sanat Kumar was not born from a woman. He was born from the mind of the creator, Lord Brahma. Him
Whoa.
and all his brothers, they were all born. They were in other words, mind-born creations from the mind of the creator.
Wow, that's powerful. Laji, you got a question. Where can I find the violet flame meditation you spoke about in the Why Power Man video?
Give him my number, my
Hold on, let me put the banners up for you.
You just send me the text or send me the to my email. Send me your email and send me the text that you wanted, because I generally don't go to my email. I only go to email looking for money. But you go there and send me a text to my phone number. They got my phone number there. Send me a text
470-775-6998
and send me your email. And send me your email to my email, lselassie2@gmail, and I'll send you so many decrees. You be on fire. You'll be the fire. Matter of fact, see this book here? This is one of the things in the afternoon after we do like.
Oh, let me make you full screen, man. Hold on. Show that to the screen again. Go up. Yeah.
After we do like.
Bring it up higher and back up a little bit. Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Right. Now that's exploding the violet flame, the violet consuming flame inside your being. So you can say boiler violet flame, boiler violet flame, blast the violet flame, explode the violet flame. There's very different. Those are like the basic violet flame mantras, right? But this whole book is nothing but all violet flame mantras. I can't send you this whole book because I don't have it printed, but I got it printed in many. Each one of these the decrees. Let me tell you, they stay with you all day until you get in fits of anger or lust or something like that, right? And so this is what we do in the morning. We're doing a little less than a half hour of decrees, only decrees. And many of them are violet flame, but there's other flames. There's the 7 sacred flames. So, like the royal blue flame, the will of God, the golden yellow flame of illumination, the golden pink flame of cosmic love, the pure white ascension flame, the emerald green flame of healing and prosperity, the golden orange flame of the resurrection and life, the violet consuming flame of invincible purity is the most powerful of all the flames. When you say these flames, your aura is filled with the colors of these flames, and your aura is expressing all these flames, every single one of them. And you're walking around. If a master sees you or something like that, they may call you over. It's like, what do you do? Why you got all this light coming out your body? Because you are evoking this light. So I got a lot of violet flames. So if you want them, text me that you want to get it, that you're doing some work and I'm doing some work. Text me if you want to get it, and I'll send you a whole bunch of flames. And if you want to really get in practice of how to say them, and you want to get down to see, there's other flames too. There's money decrees, there's health decrees, there's wealth decrees. There's supply decrees. There's angel decrees. So the violet flame is super powerful, and this is one I think we should all be doing in the name of the beloved. In the name, love, wisdom, power, authority, and victory of the mighty I am presence and the 7 mighty Elohim, I demand the violet flame power of the 7 mighty Elohim now overcome all power, reduce war, withdraw from all individuals who will not serve the light, all opportunity, all energy, and all capacity to be longer sustain destruction. I demand all destructive forces to be compelled to leave earth by the authority and power of the 7 mighty Elohim, and compel God reveal here. Compel God reveal there. Compel God reveal masters everywhere. In this, I demand this figure manifest. I expect this fully manifest. I am this figure manifest, and all I send is Jesus Christ, victory, light, and freedom attain right now. Almighty I am, almighty I am, almighty I am. We got decrees for you behind. Let me tell you that. We do a half-hour decrees in the morning, and then we after we do decrees, we do chanting, super duper powerful chants. The Guru Gita, which is the chant to your God self, to your Trinity, right? And then we do a couple other chants. Chant to Lord Ganesh to remove all obstacles. Then chant to Goddess Lakshmi. These are short chants. Guru Gita is like 45 minutes. The other two are like 7 minutes. And then we sit in meditation. You go deep. We go real deep. we do that. We go deep, 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 deep. Let me tell you, you'll have meditation like nobody's business. And this is something we do in the morning. So I'll send it to you. You text me, then send me your email, and I'll send you these chants. Of course, free of charge. And I'll send you prayers too, if you like. Yeah. So I'm not hearing you.
Okay, family, I want to thank you again. And so we could wrap it up. I want to thank you, Laji, for uh, being on the show and sharing the information. Uh, I want to thank all of you in the audience now and in the future. We're going to do these exercises more often because we want you to be in the frequency family that you deserve with ascended masters so that we ain't got to come back no more. We
Hey,
can make our ascension.
hey, this
You
brother,
like that?
he just
Huh?
sent me. I ain't playing. He just sent it to me just now. You
All
got it.
right,
I'll be sending it right to you.
cool. And the minerals is so that we get the minerals we need in our food, our water. And I know the minerals are also good for our pets, for all the pet owners. I'm going to give my cat some, even though he get an attitude, you know. He'd be like, "Yo, man, I don't want you squirting with that syringe, no l- mineral water." They really have attitudes, man. So you got to talk to your pets, man. They get attitudes with you real quick.
They
Say,
don't
"Boy, if I was big enough, I'll whoop your what? I'll whoop." They look at you like you don't know. I tear you up.
Yeah, don't think because you're bigger than me that means something to me.
Yeah, I'll get you when you sleep.
Cats are some funny creatures, boy. They're
Yeah,
really fun creatures.
yeah, man.
So this brother want the prayers, the chants, and the
Okay,
decrees. I'm gonna send it all to
yeah.
you, my brother.
Yo,
Let me
check out what this brother Isaac 9 said. God us. That's
God,
the word.
God us, God
The
us.
spirit of Ubuntu. All right, man. You ready to wrap it up, Laji?
So yes, yes.
All right, family. See you next Tuesday. And practice.
He done inspired a few people to send it. So a few people is asking for it. Okay, y'all, I got you covered.
All right. So I want to thank you again for listening in. Remember who you are. You are I am. I am is you. And you are all that I am. And I am is all that you are. This is you. You are I am. You are I am. You are I am. We are I am. We are I am. We are the heavens. We are the sea. We are the sky. We are I am reality. We are Alpha and Omega. We are divine. We are fire. We are sunlight and moonshine. We are all that ever was. We are all that ever is. Through our ocean of I am, our consciousness swim in harmony in the same frequency by the spoken words from our mouths, which the tongue is connected to the heart. So we are I am. And if you look at the DNA, it looks like a harp. When you look at it, it looks like a harp that's the first time I noticed it looked like a harp, Lodge. You see that?
Hmm.
It's
And
a
through the
harp.
power of spoken words, you can play them notes.
You can play the notes,
Yeah,
divine music,
on
or
your
you can play some stuff that'll keep you bound to earth. Look at that. Which harp would you prefer to play? We are I am. And we want to raise our frequency as high as it can be so we can stay in the epitome of frequency. We are I am by our spoken word and chant. In the beginning was the word. So we can be the beginning of word. We are I am. We, through speaking, we can rise our attention for transformation and everyone's blessing by you being I am. give thanks. Appreciate all the feedback. I want to thank everyone who joined us. And let's see, we're going to leave out with this. I like playing this. Check this out, Logi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Yes, I am Adonai. I am Elohim. I am Allah. I am Ra. I am Anu. I am Tengri. I am Ahura Mazda. I am Yahweh. I am Buddha. I am Krishna. I am Jehovah. I am Quetzalcoatl. I am Tahuti. I am Wakantanka. I am El Shaddai. I am Shekinah. I am Lord and Master. Yes. Arm, leg, arm, head.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right, we're going offline, y'all. See you next week.